welcome you back to Black Site. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button. Today, we're going to talk about Cardi B's interview with Joe Biden. Cardi B starts off the interview bashing Trump. We knew that was going to happen, talking to Joe Biden. But what I really want to talk about is Cardi B the right vehicle to be giving Joe Biden an interview. Cardi B just made one of the worst videos I have ever seen. The way she showed black women to the world, the way she depicted black women in such a negative fashion, that the Democrat Party and possibly the future president will give Cardi B an interview. And I would like to ask so many of you out there, do you think when Joe Biden goes to the Jewish community, he finds a woman who actually said she stole from men? Do he actually talk to women who has a video called WAP? Or do he talk to the decision makers within the Jewish community? Do he talk to the powerful businessmen, the rabbis, the people who actually get things done within the Jewish community? When he talks to the Asian community, do he go out and talk to any woman in the entertainment industry, or he talk to the decision makers in the community? This shows you how much respect that Joe Biden and the Democrat Party has for the black woman in America. He wouldn't choose one of the most, I would say, nastiest women I have ever seen to give an interview with all the professional women in journalism in America, all the professional women who are actually out there fighting every day. Why don't he give an interview to Yvette Carnell, Vicky Dillard, anybody within the journalism, and anybody who's considered serious when it comes to issues that pertain to black America? But he goes there and speaks to Cardi B and elevates this woman, this hideous woman. And I don't give a damn what you think. You can go ahead and unsubscribe now. This hideous woman who teaches our young girls it's all right to prostitute themselves to the world. And she sits there and laughs. Yes, she asks some decent questions. But do you think the outside world takes you seriously when Cardi B is giving an interview to Joe Biden? She also had the opportunity to give an interview with Bernie Sanders. But I would like to say this. What about all the college young black ladies who going to school for journalism, who are looking for that big interview? Do you think they would ever be considered to have an interview with Joe Biden? No, it'll never happen. And you gotta watch who people ask to interview, what they really think of you. See, they think that Cardi B has more influence over you than prominent black women in this society who live a righteous life. See, when they say Cardi B, they must think it's a whole bunch of Cardi B's out there that y'all gonna actually follow this woman and what she says. People let you know what they think of you by who they talk to. See, they're not talking to people. He's not giving interviews to people who are actually working on the streets, actually working for reparations, actually working for police reform. He gives an interview to Cardi B and it makes worldwide news. What is Cardi B? A journalist? A leader in the so-called black and Hispanic community? What is she? He's sitting there laughing with her, and there's no time for laughing issues. Joe Biden and Cardi B. See, there should be specific questions when it comes to reparations and other things. And when she was talking about we must replace Trump, did she ask Joe Biden about all the controversial things he said about black people? Did she ask him the permanent questions about the 1994 crime bill that created the prison industrial complex? See, interviews are never just about Trump. Interviews are but who you are and what you have done. And Joe Biden has done more damage than this community than you can ever explain in a 1 hour or 30-minute interview. This is who they truly think you are, black woman, Cardi B. This is who they think that you will follow, Cardi B. And many of you out there should be truly upset. It's not that she gave the interview, but with 75 days left, you should be talking to people who are actually on the ground, people who are actually getting the work done. But he says, let's go to this girl, Cardi B, who just made the WAP video. Do you think when they go back and they go into their war room at the campaign headquarters, them white liberals is laughing? Yeah, we just talked to Cardi B. They laughing at you. How can you go from an intelligent black woman like a Yvette Carnell? Because see, he go in interview with Yvette Carnell, because you know why? Because she'll be asking them and pepper him with real questions. We have to give real answers. And I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden actually had the questions before the damn interview. Because you know he ain't straight. You know his mind ain't together. Right before the Democrat convention, he gives an interview to Cardi B. And this is acceptable to the black community. The black community standards have gotten so low to where we got professional journalists out there. Because the last brother that asked him a question, Mr. Earl Bennett, well, I forgot his last name, from CBS, who asked him about his cognitive issues, he goes off on the brother and asks him if he a junkie. So he'll probably never want to interview with a real black journalist, because you know damn well they going to ask him the questions that need to be answered. So what do? You replace them with a Cardi B. You replace them with entertainers that you already know that's on your team. See, a journalist's job is to ask the questions that the politician don't want to answer. Who the hell is Cardi B? This is some kind of joke that's being played on the black community, and they feel as though black women will actually follow this woman. We have a serious problem in this community. People don't take us seriously. See, they take that Jewish community seriously. They take that alphabet community seriously. They take that Asian community seriously. And they take that Indian community seriously, the one that Kamala Harris is part of. But they don't take our community seriously. They bring in Cardi B, who isn't even black. There should be an outrage among journalism, especially black journalists, that he gave this interview to Cardi B. Joe Biden has no respect for black people, and we've seen this in the past with his legislation. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.